Hey. Nah. Hey, Chris.
Yeah. Hiss.
My wife would like to know what the. Let's go look at my character sheet. This is the individual that I'm playing this evening.
I guess I need a microphone. Duh, 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 duh. Hey, peoples.
Do you want to get
Cheers,
nerdy in the
Nortunes.
20s with me?
What?
Oh my god.
What was I gonna say? I mean, I said a bunch of stuff that wasn't particularly relevant, but
Sorry guys, I'm done the show.
Why?
I gotta go.
You critted?
I crit success.
Okay.
I showed her my character sheet and she got all
Who?
pants randy.
Who?
My wife.
You showed your
Can
wife.
we just mute his feed right now so we don't have to deal with this?
I don't want to that's a place I don't want to go for so many reasons. Welcome aboard.
Hey.
Rysk Familia. It is episode 5. Oh. Fissendantilus. It was interesting. I went to the Call of Cthulhu sort of wiki thing, just to sort of get a vibe for the way the system, or like the system, right? And I noticed that the icon for the URL is the Fissendantilus.
Oh, the favicon.
Yeah, the fave icon is that symbol, and I was like, "Oh, this is not right." I don't know why. It's just that my experience with it so far has been questionable.
Do you guys like my pink hairband or my fluorescent yellow hairband?
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
I'm just gonna resize these images here. Out of curiosity, as the orderly, why am I the one that looks like he's been beaten to death?
Well, if you know anything at all about Cthulhu,
I don't.
Lovecraft, the orderlies are like usually these thugs, these dregs,
okay,
these people who just manhandle the downtrodden and that sort of thing. So yes, it is a man bun, and maybe he should cut it. No, I'm sorry. No.
If you call it a top knot, it's less offensive.
Yeah,
Hasselhoff's top knot. No, that's his Griffin main thing.
Yeah, exactly. So at the end of episode 4, we leapt out of Dragonlance, and we ended up in a place that appears to have that's course.
Tubby banquet beer.
Appears to be a sanitarium of some sort. I seem to recall leaping in, and in my woozy state, hearing somebody say, Mr. Jared, isn't he supposed to be aren't they waiting for you in the electro something or other place?
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of about it. That was sort of where we ended things. Kind of creepy. Not gonna lie, just realized how stupid I am. I saw these 2 images on the screen here, and one says Landry crop and the other one says Stern crop, and I was trying to understand why I would be pushing my brother around in a wheelchair to go get electroshock, and then I realized, no, that's just because the images are cropped. So I'm, as I said to Chris earlier tonight, I was feeling a little bit concussed.
Yeah,
I have no excuse for that, but it started yesterday during brew day, and it has carried through to tonight.
Speaking of which, did you do what we were talking about?
Well, I let that beer chill. No, I didn't do that stuff. I'm going to save that for a time when I've got time.
Cool.
But I did put the beer into the fridge last night, brought it from 88 degrees down to 72, pitched the yeast when I left for work at 72, got home and it was 64. Checked it 20 minutes ago and I have a nice little foam building and it went up to 66. So the beer is under fermentation, which is super awesome.
And if there isn't activity on mine when I go to bed, it is getting dumped.
It's a hard thing to do, but it is something that it's only beer. Yep. It's only beer. So, Chris,
there needs to be more Cthulhu themed beer.
I'm gonna work on something. I haven't quite gotten this particular beer that I brewed yesterday.
That could be a Cthulhu themed beer.
At the Mash Tons of Madness.
No, actually, it couldn't, Luke. It has a name already. I brewed Leaf on the Wind yesterday.
That sounds like some sort of Avatar, the Airbender.
No.
Type poem thing.
No.
Hero. I'm a nerd. Oh God.
You're actually gonna kick yourself when you find out what it's from.
What's it from?
I am a leaf on the wind. See how I fly. Did the Goran buffer panel just fly off my ship? Oh, Luke.
Firefly.
Firefly, Chris. Firefly.
Okay.
Wow.
Greg hasn't read Dragonlance. I haven't seen Firefly.
She's right here, man. She's right here.
I know what that chicken thing is.
That girl dances like a leaf on the wind.
Oh my.
The only thing I've seen about that, because isn't there like a movie or something called Serenity that is related to it?
Yes.
Anyway, there was this one scene where it shows this kind of cowboy-looking guy. I'm guessing he's the main guy. He's talking to these mercenaries, and one guy's like, "I'll never talk," and so he goes, "Fine," and he boots him into this engine.
Oh, that was the end of episode 2 of the series.
That
episode. It was an
interest.
episode called "The Train Job." It was
I think I'll watch that.
That was actually episode 2 of the series, but it was aired first by the network because they felt that it was more action oriented than the very first episode, which was called Serenity.
So they don't care about things like flow and story.
Yeah,
as long
exactly.
As
and so they it got trashed.
Fun.
Hi, what are you doing? You want what?
Hello, child.
You need tiny what, sweetie? I don't have to. Oh, you need those tiny batteries. How many? Sorry, guys. Well, I've got one. There's one for you. And sorry, guys. I'm trying.
It's okay.
Oh,
I'm just surprised one of my 8 kids
trying to be a better dad.
You only got 2.
There you
and
go.
One of them
Take it up.
up.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Good night. Love you. Don't come down again, Cape. Love you. Bye. There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah. That was so. Anyway, it was a series that
it got shafted by.
By the network. It really did. And I mean, let's be honest. It was kind of one of those edgy sci-fi shows that wasn't necessarily for everybody, but it could have been. I mean, if Gunsmoke made it as long as it did, Firefly could have made it a lot longer. But you've got some great story arc and some good entertainment and some good comedy and some good drama over the course of like 17 episodes, which is all it lasted. And then the fans basically, the fans made it come back. Sorry guys, the auto mod is active. We've had some interesting trolling. And so as a result, Automod will hold some things now.
Dude, no, you have to understand. This channel is strongly pro-anus related conversation.
Which is why I simply just released that comment from the Automod.
Yeah.
That's Nortunes. He's good, yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Dude, it doesn't matter. We know Nortunes. He's good people, but Hey, everybody's got an anus.
We do. So
Some of us
Something
have
elitist
two.
about it.
some of us have two, and some of us got even a new one ripped for us at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, I brewed Leaf on the Wind yesterday,
Sweet.
and hopefully it does better than Wash did in Serenity. Okay.
All right, so let's talk about Call of Cthulhu 1920s era.
Yeah. So
It's been a long time since I played this game last.
So Luke is sorry, not Luke. Damn, this is gonna be tricky. Stern, played by Shell,
Me.
or Shell, who's inhabiting the meat bag of Stern, is in a wheelchair in front of me. I want to. Anyway, so I believe the orderly I am inhabiting told me to get my way to that place, and I was I wanted to make sure that I had a hand. I put a hand on his shoulder, just to say it's okay. I'm right here with you, so that he knows, because he hasn't looked around to see me yet, but I saw the shimmer.
Yeah. So and
I
you
feel
both.
like-
Sorry.
No, carry on.
You both saw that wonderful door saying electroshock treatment.
Yes.
bay. Oh, good times are probably ahead.
I'm gathering
That's
that.
what that means. So, what's going on here, you two? What are you doing, person who is confined to the chair, restrained?
I'm restrained to the chair.
Yeah, your hands are
You are
on the armrest, leather wrap. Your chest, there's a belt around you holding you to the back of the chair, and your feet as well.
I'm probably gonna say, actually, guys, I'm feeling much better.
Make a sanity roll. Use Shell's sanity. So on those sheets, you can circle where your sanity is with pencil or whatever. For the most part, you got those Cthulhu sheets for like physical stuff. Okay, you're using your mental prowess
So
and skills based off your Delta Green sheets.
can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Because we're in a Cthulhu-based system, do we need to talk about getting our points that we've used and all of that stuff?
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Everything you put a check mark, add 1% to.
for each check mark?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
wait,
just
so we
yeah,
need
just
to do
just
that
for
right
now. If there's check marks next to it, just add 1%.
Okay.
We'll deal with the rest of it later. And from now on, if you fail a check, make sure you have a check mark there, again next to them. That's how you get better. There's also a thing in this called a pushed roll, where if you really want to try to succeed in a check or some task or whatever, you can kind of give me some reasons why you think your character should succeed at this, or additional effort you would put into it or whatever, that sort of thing, and then you get to make another roll and you have to live by, so what it does is a failed push essentially makes things a little worse than a regular fail, but it gives you a chance to not get stuck. You're in a 10 by 10 room and you failed to find the secret door. Oh great, adventure over, unless you push on your perception or whatever.
All right, so I'm going to give you a sanity.
Yeah, do a sanity. So if you roll it or less, you're good.
I rolled exactly my sanity.
Okay, you're gonna lose 1.
exactly your
good.
sanity in Cthulhu, or we're using Cthulhu sanity.
You're
but
using
the
your
skills
Delta
from
Green
Delta.
sanity.
Oh, okay.
So if I rolled right on my sanity, I'm good.
Yeah, and occasionally I'll ask you to use something from your sheet, kind of like we did in Dragonlance.
Right.
These people's personalities are still kind of with you. You're just
Right. Gotcha.
there along for the ride, whether or not they're conscious of it or not. It's something you'll never know because you aren't there when they wake up.
They are partially instinctual meatbags.
Indeed.
I love that. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
cool.
so you've been prompted to bring Mr. Stern? Yeah, Stern.
Stern.
I gotta
the
write
room.
that. I gotta write that down. So Shell
I just
is
just
Stern,
keep your character sheet.
and Hank is what the heck? Oh, Landry. Okay. So yeah. So we're at the. We've been told to go to the electroshock place. We're at the door. We were sort of sent there, or aren't you running behind or something? I think was what the guy had said.
He said he needs his treatment, and
Did he just go away, or is he?
no, he's waiting behind you, just
Oh.
kind of arms behind his back,
Okay.
just like
All right. So I guess
looking positively pleased as punch.
I'll turn the chair towards the door, and
Okay.
give it a push. Do they swing it, or are they locked? Like, do they have
they're
knobs?
it's just the look on Luke's face. Yeah, you open the door and begin to shove him through.
Okay.
My feet, bitch. My feet.
Shut up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I
Stop
mean?
pointing into it, Hank.
Blow that up there.
Oh, you put something up, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Excellent.
One of those pics. So this is sort of what it looks like. It's all nice and clean and very sanitized and
Oh, apparently, according to Greg, we're also related to this room
No,
Yeah.
no, this room.
because it's a crop.
No, it's not actually. This room is called 3019C7792C.
oh yeah. Well,
Smarty pants. Okay, yeah. So what is in this room, or who is in this room? Anybody yet? I'm assuming there must be somebody in there.
no,
Okay,
it's
so-
just empty like that. The gurney there actually has all sorts of interesting leather straps and stuff like that.
Car
That-
battery.
What looks like air tanks in the back there is actually some sort of electric pylon kind of device with those two conductors that you see. They usually go like that. I mean, it looks nice and clean in here, but there's a definite sense of dread.
All of a sudden, I'm seeing Emilio Lizardo's headband and a little tongue from Buckaroo.
So you're wheeled in.
Okay, because I have an 82%, because I'm a scientist, so I understand science. How bad if I get hit with electroshock is it gonna fuck me up?
This is like almost a surgery-free lobotomy if it happens enough.
Okay.
Hang on a sec, I gotta go attend to. Speaking of kids, I gotta actually go.
Good. It'll give us a moment to discuss.
Yeah, number
I mean,
8
we
is-
won't talk about anything.
Be right back.
Yeah. We're not going to say a word. We're not going to
Yeah.
talk about player knowledge is not character knowledge. Nothing meta. Nothing meta at all. No meta.
Okay, so
Okay, what the fuck are we going to do? He's going to try and kill us, man.
I'd rather get TPK'd than vegetableized.
Well, okay. Okay. Yeah. No, okay. Okay.
Like, listen, Hank. You're the brain. You're the brawn. I'm the brains, and I'm telling you, you got to use your brawn to keep my brain not a vegetable.
But we're not alone in this room. So this is like eyebrow raises and
Yeah.
Nods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
he's right
this,
behind
this
us.
is my expression. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, I'm gonna give you an expression too. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so like there's this is definitely not any kind of psychoanalysis. This is dark and evil. I'm gonna try when we put you I want you to go along with it. And I'm gonna try and disable the machine somehow.
Ugh.
Like whether that's like stepping on the cable or something like that.
Break the machine.
Yeah, like knock it over or step on a cable or trip or.
He's got his headphones on. We better stop plotting.
Yeah. It's all good.
It should all fail.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
What capabilities do I have that might help me with that? I mean, with whatever. Oh yeah, that yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. It's cool.
Okay,
My
so
character's a fantastic at accountant.
he the doctor-looking fellow strides into the room and wanders over to the electro equipment. You know, kind of nods at you like, "Stop dawdling. Get him strapped in."
Okay, so
Can I move? Do I like? I'm sitting in the chair and I'm strapped in, but can I move all my parts?
You can move as much as you can with your wrists and forearms.
I understand. That. I
Rest
mean, like,
your body.
I'm not physically I'm not crippled.
No, you are fully functioning.
Okay.
This is just a means of transport. This chair. This isn't your.
You're bound for your safety.
Yeah,
I think is what they would
and
say.
you're actually quite small too. So.
Yeah, you're quite a slight guy, based on the picture that was shown to us. I'm a bit more of an oaf. So
as in real life.
So I'm going to.
I think it's funny that I'm playing Tasselhoff this time.
Well, you got the hair for it.
I've got the hair. Yeah.
So I'm gonna wheel him up to sort of the foot of the edge of the bed there, and I assume he's got straps or something across his lap or something.
Yeah,
that I have to
there's
release.
straps all. Yeah, he's strapped.
So I'm gonna sort of undo that and just sort of reach down and do the bear hug up over the shoulder, kind of fireman lift out of the chair, and sort of swivel him onto the side and sort of help guide him head towards pillow end sort of thing.
Okay.
But in my oafish state, I'm not. How close am I to that machine that has the electric-y stuff?
That's about. If you look at the picture, it's about 5 feet away from the bed from there. He goes over to the wall and grabs a Frankenstein switch, looks over at you both, clunk. The lights in the room kind of flicker for a second, and then you hear this hum.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so where is this doctor?
He is standing like right there.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah, so I had put him on, so I'm sort of standing between him and those tanks.
This is where you can get the chair.
Yeah.
That X there.
I don't see an X. Yeah, but I picked him up at the foot.
Yeah.
Right? And I kind of walked up the side along where the 8 is, or the infinite surgeon, and sort of plopped him down and walked past. So I'm kind of standing between, like I've tried to maneuver myself so that I'm between that big electric-y thing and the doctor, up by the pillow.
And dude, while you're swinging me around, I'm gonna say, Hank, bump me into the doctor.
Okay, as you're picking him up, the fire alarm goes off.
Throw me on the ground and run away.
All right, the fire alarm is really, really loud. The doctor quickly throws the switch back and off.
Okay, I'm going to. Is the doctor starting to move out of the room?
He's moving for the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab.
So get him strapped in.
I'm gonna pick Luke up, and as I pick him up to put him over my shoulder, my other hand is gonna reach down to the belt that's on his ankles and loosen it, like pop the pin out of the belt loop, because I'm assuming this is a leather strap with like holes, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they're big. They're big.
So that when I set him down, I want to be, because I had to take his hands off of the chair straps, right? Are his hands free, or are they bound together still?
No, he's free.
So his hands are free, and so now he's got loose feet so that he can move when he needs to. So I want to take that chair and start to wheel towards the door. I don't want anybody to know that he's loose. Right?
Yeah,
I want to maintain this.
I'm gonna cover, like, make the strap look like it's taut.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to maintain this guise of restraint.
Okay, he goes to the door, and another orderly pokes his head in and it just says J Ward. And the doctor looks back at you. I'll be back. And rushes down the hall.
Yarp.
All right, so you guys are alone. The alarm's on.
Okay.
The door shuts.
And the door shuts.
Check the hall. Who's in the hall?
Are there windows that I can look out, or can I crack the door a little?
Look out onto a nicely manicured
empty hall.
Oh no, those windows look outside.
Okay. No, but the door to the
Door.
hallway.
Yeah. No, open the door and look out if you want.
Okay, so yeah, I want to make sure there's nobody out in the hall. So I'll look out.
There's a couple orderlies running down. You're dressed just like them.
Okay, so we don't stand out. Is there any kind of lock on the door, or a way to fasten it closed? Okay, so I'll fasten it closed so that nobody can jump in on us.
You have a key ring.
Oh, right. I'll try a key on that door.
Okay, they almost all look the same. They're those old skeleton type keys.
Is there?
The only lock on this is a typical keyhole, and one of them looks about the same size.
Hank, we don't want to be locked in the make you crazy room.
Click.
Considering all of the people who can use the make you crazy room are outside of it, I'm okay with the lock.
Well, we need to figure out how to get out of the make you crazy room without going through the locked door then.
Okay, so do you want to unlock door and head out into hallway and claim that you've had your treatment and you just
that's either that play, or we're breaking a window and running for it.
You put your keys back in your pocket and notice some paper in there.
So let's take a quick look around, see what we see. Oh, damn it.
Fleece the room.
Dear
I
friends,
can't read that, Craig. You're going to have to do it.
Dear friends, as you know, I recently committed myself to the state hospital at Danvers for a little mental recuperation after my most recent foray into the supernatural. Dang it! I have made a terrible error in selecting Danvers. I am in great physical, mental, and spiritual peril. There is a wrongness about this place. They will not let me leave. I must sneak this letter out to you as they read the mail here. Please come and recover me from this dreadful place. It would be wise for you to bring companions, as coming here alone is a mistake. Your friend, Larry Croswell.
The other piece of paper.
Please disregard my earlier letter. I was having an anxiety attack. Everything here is fine. Do not come here. I need more rest and counseling. Thank you. Sincerely, Lawrence Croswell. So clearly, we need to find Lawrence. We got to find Larry.
Okay, so we gotta...
And it is Massachusetts, so, I mean... Ugh. So do you want to take the chair and let's go find this dude?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing words in there. Supernatural and wrongness. We had enough wrongness. Maybe this is the kind of wrongness we need to figure out.
I'm gonna do... I want to check the... Can you go back, Greg, to the hospital room, please?
I'm going to try.
Okay, so with Fantasy Grounds, I believe from now on, whenever you click images, and once I've shared something with you, they become available on a list for you. So if you click on images to the right after having closed something out.
Very cool. Okay.
Super cool.
Nice.
And as a GM, I can click to unshare it if I need it back forever.
On the side there's that glass cabinet. I'm sure that there's some examination tools. There's things that could be made into weapons, things that could be used
optics.
For some optics. That's
Would there be
exactly
any optics in there,
going, my friend?
Would there be anything in there that could be used as a weapon?
Or any chemistry supplies? Like, is there any potassium nitrate? Is there things that I can use
to make MDMA?
No, to make explosives.
Okay.
You're making me go to the internet to pretend I know what potassium nitrate is. Now my search is flagged by the FBI. So you know.
It's okay. It was before.
It doesn't have to be potassium nitrate. It could be unobtainium
fertilizer and rocket propellant.
Yeah.
Okay, you do a quick look of the cabinet.
Yep.
In the cabinet is mostly tools. Some of them for like removing teeth. That's what you kind of guess.
Is there anything club-like?
Pliers.
Hammer-like? I've got a baton on my belt.
You have a baton.
Pokey?
Like
an insane asylum is basically brain prison. I'm looking for a shiv. Because if you don't know the boys and girls, rule number 1 of prison is you get yourself a shiv. That's the first thing that you do.
There's some ampoules, smelling salts, stuff like that.
Okay, I'll grab the smelling salts.
There's some gauze and looks like some kind of ointment.
Okay.
Burn ointment.
I'll grab I'll grab the ointment and the gauze and just chuck it in a pocket.
Okay, so you guys have essentially a very
rudimentary first
aid kit based out of the contents of this cabinet, if you
like.
Okay. And you said there's did we come up with Sharpie pointy pokey?
No, but some of the pliers are bashy.
Okay, well I'll grab a bashy.
Okay.
I have my bashy.
Yeah, I need something, and pliers is probably a good also.
We
must have put the chat room to sleep here.
I think they're all just waiting for the story to unfold. Okay, so let's. Are you ready to head out into the hallway?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm
so
back in
hop
the
back
chair.
In your chair. Faked your bonds. Your bonds.
Yep.
Okay.
1,000 deaths are not enough for Yui. Let's
failed.
Let's anything. Is there anything else in there that? I mean, I'm guessing that's pretty sparse, other than what we've seen. Let's head out to the hallway.
You're trying to fake your bonds.
Just he wants to look like he's properly
Make me
bound.
a roll. What do you have on your sheet for
Which one of
Shell?
us for Shell? What does Shell have on his sheet?
Well, I'm just gonna sort of hold my hand in a way that it looks like the piece of leather is tight.
And what? Yeah, I know, but darn it, I want to roll.
Okay.
There's either like a sleight of hands or disguise, something like that.
How about physics?
Physics? Hey, it's Buzz It. Oh, look at that.
Hey, cheers,
Buzz It and Lee are here.
What's up, Buzz Bird?
We've got 4 people watching us right now, don't we?
All right, 6 actually.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what you want the roll in, but it was a 31.
Okay, what do you have? What do you want to use?
I can use the physics of
Disguise?
the
do you have a
physics
disguise
of
roll or a
No, I don't have a disguise roll, but I
sleight of
understand.
hand?
What's sleight of hand?
I don't think there is a sleight of hand on here, is there?
On the Cthulhu sheets there are. The
Oh,
Delta
on the-
Green
on the-
sheets are slightly different.
The Cthulhu sheet.
I could be navigating my way through disguising myself.
Okay, don't worry. I'm keeping that 31 in mind for if anything comes up.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep it up as well.
The alarm is still going. You are at the door with
So we're at the door.
Shell
So unlock the door.
in the chair.
Unlock the door. Shell, look like you're drooling and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's out the door. Is there any indication of where like a nurse's station or an orderly's station would be? Yeah, exactly.
Very long hallway.
Because I'm kind of like I'd like to find somebody to say, you know, like sort of has Mr. Croswell had his treatment? This one's done. Kind of, I want to find somebody that can sort of direct me to the guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just sort of. Are there name tags on doors or anything as I walk through here, or is this all treatment on this floor? Because we're gonna walk away from the end of whatever hallway we're in.
Okay, they went that way.
Okay, so we're gonna go that
Going
way.
that way looks like there's a big room down the, and the doors, some of them are labeled.
Okay, so we'll head down towards that. We're gonna go
Medical.
opposite the J-wing problem.
Well,
right.
the J wing where the trouble is clearly where the person we're looking for is. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there appear to be wards down that way when you look at the wall as you enter this kind of great room. There are some arrows pointing that way down to wards. Oh, wow.
Cool.
H.P. Lovecraft, born 128 years ago today.
Cool.
Interesting.
So he knew Dick Clark and Trump. Okay. Yeah. Well, we want to head for the wards. We want to head for the wards.
Okay, wards is where you came from.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Dormitories is down another way. Offices is down another way. Examination rooms are also down the wards. There's laboratories. And then kitchens and workrooms.
Where are we going? Where are we going, Shell?
Dump me in the main room with all the vegetables.
Okay.
And you hit the offices. Yep, we're doing it. We're splitting the party. Do it.
I'm an orderly. Shouldn't I be heading to the wards?
Are you good at your job?
Take a look at my picture. What do you think? Okay, I'll go over by the offices.
Some of the
You
vegetables.
gotta dump me in the.
So I'll leave you in the.
vegetables. I'm
I'm
a
assuming
horrible
it's a
person.
common room of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few
One
people.
flew over the
There's-
cuckoo's nest. It's the salad.
That's-
bowl.
that's kind
Maybe
of-
in the
yeah.
salad bowl.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm going to head towards the offices.
Okay, you come in wheeling stern.
Yeah.
And one of the other, that is always the right choice. And there's another orderly in there, just kind of trying to calm down a few people. And he looks at you, goes, "You got this. I'm gonna go to J Ward, see if they need me." And he takes off down the hall. Okay. He has this kind of sadistic, gleeful look on his face.
This is one of the patients.
No, this is one of the.
Oh, this is one of the orderlies. Sorry.
All right, so you're the only orderly in this room. Most everybody here is pretty just like staring at walls. One woman is drawing, scribbling something.
Anything interesting?
You wander by to.
The Physendantalus.
Yes.
Yes. Is it?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna take a look at Shell real quick and just sort of give him the. I'm going over that way.
Yo, Lawrence.
I don't actually have a handout for this, so here you go. Oh, of course it's. Let me make a real handout quickly here.
That's all right.
No, it should take me a second.
Hank.
They're not. We can talk this out because nobody in this room is non-Jello. So
that we don't know yet.
I suppose that's true.
So under my breath, I'm gonna suggest to you.
You can whisper. Yeah.
That you yell, Lawrence, in this room. And we both stare intently, looking for responses.
Well, how about I? Mr. Croswell, are you here?
There's no answer.
No answer. Does anybody drool in my direction?
No one responds to your calls for Mr. Croswell.
Is there any activity at all over towards the offices, or is it just locked door towards offices?
No, the alarm is still going. Anybody who's gone to J Ward apparently seems to have gone to J Ward. And there's that man looking really, really scared
Sketchy.
of you.
Super sketch.
Well, yeah, super sketched while the lady's sketching something really horrible.
It's toothy. I like it. I like it.
Okay. So he left you here, so you gotta stay here. Is there a station?
Yeah, like a
Greg
nurse's
would go
station,
to?
or
Nope.
just
It just looks like a
bloody
somewhat
room.
nice kind of room to sit, and lots of windows take in the sunlight. There's lots of beautiful trees, beautiful grounds visible out.
Okay, so Greg.
Yeah.
Or Hank.
Yeah.
Unstrap me and get me on the bench.
Well, yeah, okay. All right, so I'll sit you down. Do you want me to sit you down between those two?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll sit.
And you're gonna have to convince them that you're still a bastard.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So
Do it aggressively.
So I'll plop you down on the bench, and this scared-looking guy, I want to grab my baton out and lift it up as if to hit him, and just like fake him out, bring it down on him to sort of put the fear into him.
All right, he just backs away and just like starts drooling.
Okay,
really.
then I'm gonna with my other hand I'm gonna swipe that sketch pad off of her knees onto the floor.
Okay, she just looks
stay
at you
put.
and goes to pick it up.
Okay, and I just tell him to stay put.
She's just like kind of, all right.
Okay.
You're a jerk.
Good, that was the idea.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna head over towards the offices. see if I could figure anything out about this place. I mean, clearly I understand I'm in a hospital, but I really don't know, other than what I've seen so far, if there's anything specific. Yeah.
Okay, there looks
and it's
to
in Massachusetts,
be,
so
down the hall, it's not too far. There appears to be kind of like a secretary entrance area. The secretary's just kind of looking around, a little bit frightened because of the alarm, probably. She looks at you. Is everything okay?
nothing for you to be concerned with right now.
Flirt, stupid.
What do you mean flirt? Take a look at me, man.
Dude, look at all of them. Flirt.
Let me just see. Can I see anything with a doctor's name or something like that on it, so that I would have some premise to go in?
In the back of the office, there's a picture of a bunch of different doctor-looking people, and one of them is definitely the guy who was with you earlier, and it says Dr. Berger.
Is Dr. Berger in his office? To the secretary?
No, I think he's overseeing the lockdown of J Ward.
I need to drop off his keys. Can I just go drop off his keys?
Yeah, just go upstairs, whatever.
Okay, so I'll go up to his office.
Okay. There's a couple flights of stairs, another level. More stairs go up.
Another level, more stairs go up.
Yeah.
So there's no obvious, like, this is just a bunch of.
Is Luke alive? What's happening?
He's hacking up a lung from his.
He muted himself.
Yeah, he muted himself so that he wouldn't. So that when he coughed up his other lung, he wouldn't ruin the game. Okay, so up on this
coal dust or something.
Yeah, totally. No, he's getting over pneumonia. So up on the second floor, then
horrible person.
Is there any activity up there at all, or is everybody gone? Like, now that I'm up on that second floor.
No, it's just like the ringing of the alarm.
So is there any indication, like, I'm trying to picture this place. Like, it seems like this sort of obscure rooms that doctors hide in, and there's nothing specific close by. I would like to get to his room, if anything. If he was treating in that room, he probably treats Lawrence in that room. I'm trying to find a file cabinet or something that might have information about him. So the question is, yeah, I guess I'm. That's what I'm doing. Is I'm looking for that door with his name on it.
You're scooting around, looking, going down the hallway, trying doors, looking.
That's okay.
And yeah, down at the end of the hall, you see Dr. Stanley Berger.
Luke's character acting tonight.
What is he drinking?
Buckley's.
Oh, jeez. Buzzet is known for carrying a Mickey of Buckley's around all the time.
Nice.
Okay. Look at the pills they've got me eating, dude.
Are they the size of horses?
And you're chasing it with Buckley's.
2 of those. This is beside my head. We all know how big my head is.
Yeah, they're huge pills.
2 of them fucking 3 times a day.
Luke, I don't know how to tell you this, dude. Those aren't pills, they're suppositories.
Oh, well, for all the good they're doing me, I might as well shove them up my ass.
And butt chug the cough syrup.
I want to. If I had a
to.
farting problem, I'd do that. But
you'd like fart icy pine cones for the rest of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I want to go look through his office for anything about Lawrence.
All right, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna.
It's not nicely. Open. It won't open.
It won't. I've got keys. I'm gonna go through my keys.
Okay, you spent about 30 seconds drinking with keys, and none of them work.
I hit the thing with my baton.
You attack the door?
Is it got a glass window or something?
Yeah.
I'll kick. Oh shit.
Just an FYI, kids, Buckley's lozenges taste like absolute fucking garbage.
Got told to shuck his suppositories. Lee Valley has a terrible story.
Oh,
I think we all
I
need to
don't wanna
roll
go
sanity
there.
after reading.
I don't want to go there. Ah, do I bust down the door to get into his office?
No.
Okay, then is this all doctors' offices on this floor?
This is the only named door.
It's the only named door. Oh, great. Okay, well, he's not going to be right next to his patients. Are any of the handles open? Like, are any of the doors open that I can just turn a lock and go?
Nope.
Is this one hallway, or does it continue down to another place?
It's when you went up the stairs, this hallway comes like north, then east, and then south.
So am I
there's
kind
more
of...
stairs.
So is this sort of like I'm above the room we were just in, the treatment room?
I'm going to give you a picture of this place that you
Like, I'm just sort of trying to orient the building, right?
don't
'Cause
really... Yeah.
Hopefully he's smart enough to grab a fucking map.
Because, you know, they have maps everywhere.
Yeah, because maps in a hospital all the time.
When was the last time you were in a hospital?
When was the last time you were in an insane asylum? Don't answer that. Yeah, like
Hospitals do have maps all over them.
Like, I'm trying to picture, like, is this like an L-shaped building with a couple of flights on each, like, couple stories on each side, or,
Yeah, I'm going to show you...
because clearly, like, I don't have my bearings in this building.
No, I know.
I'm
going to give you a picture, and then you'll get an idea of what's going on. You're on the second floor right now. And... I just need to open that folder, drop this in, go back to the game. There we go. So I just screenshotted from a PDF, dropped it into the Fantasy Grounds folder.
Okay, so...
Fucking hell.
That's what it looks like. You're in that big middle...
Yeah, so I'm in this segment here. So
on the second floor.
Okay.
And his office is in one of those bay windows on the second floor at the corner.
Right.
And the stairs you came up are that way into the building where it meets the main.
Right, so where it meets the main. So if I am on the second floor, I should be able to go in and either head down towards J-Wing or back towards the
There's dormitories and
the
wards.
fishbowl,
and
yeah.
Things, so.
I don't want to get too far. Like, I can find my way back to where I left him.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not a maze.
Have I seen any other orderlies around?
No. All right, let's go to.
Because I need to club an orderly and get him a uniform. So that's the other thing I would look for is like a uniform that I can take back and change him into.
Okay. Well, you're looking down a hall with a bunch of doors. We'll go to Stern briefly.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Stern? Sitting next to your two new friends. They don't look very talkative. The one of them has picked up that drawing again and drawn that toad dragon many eyes horror.
And very slowly, I'll go to the guy and be like, "What's your name?"
He's just slobbering there. Doesn't really respond. He's got on the sides of his head some burns.
Does the girl?
No.
So I'll tap her gently and be like, "What's your name?"
She just kind of like, don't.
Okay, but what's your name?
Make a persuade roll.
To say, I don't know if this sounds more like him at this grocery store or him at the bar. No, really, what's your name?
Fail.
Fail.
You failed?
Yeah.
All right, she's
The character sheets in the Cthulhu universe suck.
the character sheets in the Cthulhu universe suck.
Yeah. Like, I understand having a 0% in surgery, but how, like, if you have an 80% in science, it is not feasible that you have a 0% in medicine. You know what I mean?
I think those are bases for certain
Yeah.
occupations. Okay, so what are you gonna do? There's other people. There's one person staring out the window. Nobody's really very extroverted.
Is there any... Oh my god, here. Yeah, like, is there anything... people, is there any items that sort of catch my eye that I would investigate?
Down the hall to the dorms, just opposite the way you guys came to this great room. There's like a bucket on the floor.
Okay, I'll go look at it.
It stands out because everything here is quite clean and minimal.
Okay, I'll definitely go look at it.
All right. There's a red tinge to the water and a sponge in it.
That was good, Lee.
And and on the wall there's a bit of a drawing in looks like smeared blood.
Can I guess what the drawing is?
It looks sort of similar to what the lady was drawing.
Really?
Hard to tell. It just looks like a big bloody potato with wings. But the shape is similar. It's like whoever was cleaning this probably ran off the J-Wing.
All right. Is there anything else that catches my eye? Like, are we playing Escape from the Insanitarium, or like?
No, we gotta go find Lawrence, man.
Yeah, like, what do?
You're looking around, trying to figure things out. This is crazy. You're in this shrimpy little dude's body. Even for an astrophysicist like yourself, this guy is slight. Your glasses keep falling off your face. And
But I'm
alarm.
from the 90s. This is the 20s. It's not like that big of a thing, right? Like, there's sanatoriums in the 90s, and I'm sure I'd be aware of them. So I wouldn't be.
This has that creepy Victorian type vibe, though.
Sure, but I'd be aware of it, is what I'm saying. So, like, I'd know what would look out of place, or...
Your friends in college probably did urban exploration on these places.
Yeah, so, like, what am I seeing? Is there just nothing to see in this area, and I gotta wait until what's his face gets back, or...
This just looks like there's a bunch of distressed sort of people vegging out, literally, in this great room.
Yeah.
While this horrible pealing alarm rings through the halls.
Okay, well, like, then I got nothing. I'm just gonna go sit down back beside the girl.
Okay.
If I don't see anything that's interesting, then...
Sorry, it's not super great right now, but...
That's okay.
No.
We're gonna
boof back to you.
We're gonna amp this up.
Trying doors. What are you doing?
I'm looking around and thinking this is not gonna work. I can't do this alone. I'm not. There's nothing happening up here. I either can continue to go up into a place where they're not going to put patients, or go back down, collect my charge, and take him to his room post-treatment. At least then I've got a guise to get over to the wards where this guy should be anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my way back up the hall, down the stairs, and through the secretarial pool.
Don't forget to wink at her.
It was either that or smile menacingly. But yeah, I'll just nod at her and head back towards where he is and collect him. And,
Okay,
and
you
put
go
him in a
there.
chair.
You return to the room. He's still sitting there with his new friends, and the alarm finally stops abruptly. You're left with that kind of ringing in your ears, dead silence. There's a few responses in the room, looking around, and then it just goes back to that.
Okay, so I'll pick him up and toss him back in his chair, not quite so gently.
Okay.
And
While you do that, I'm gonna say grab the pitcher.
okay. So I look down. I'll look down at her sketch pad. She's still sitting on that bench. I'm just gonna look at it, and I'll smile menacingly at her, and then rip that sketch right off the pad. Kind of fold it in half and tuck it inside my jacket, and then I'm going to start wheeling him down towards the wards.
She just kind of hunches closer with her pad after that. And you wheel off toward the dormitories.
We're gonna wheel off towards the dorms.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell him to keep drooling. Keep drooling, man.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna drink a Coors Banquet.
Bunch of locked doors up there, nothing useful to us.
Locks.
Uniforms, keys,
Doors.
weapons.
I want to find Lawrence.
Hey, dude, let's not discount the possibility of fucking Flint Firefoot in our way out of this, eh?
Just hoofing it out a door. Yeah, well, it's possible.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking like, I'm kind of small, but let's get crazy.
Okay, you go down into the dorm, and it goes around a corner a little bit and continues the hall. See an orderly checking doors. Just is like, are you taking Stern back?
Taking him back. Where's Croswell?
He's the new guy, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's over in 113 or something there.
Thanks, I guess. I don't know if this guy's nice enough to say thanks. I don't think so. So I smile at him menacingly.
Make your smile menacingly roll.
Is that a thing? I could do that.
Yeah, look at your sheet.
Okay, I can do that.
You can fucking smile menacingly?
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
64.
So you beat it because you have a 75.
75 and smile menacingly.
Yeah, it's an actual skill.
That's sick.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Where's your
okay.
Smile menacingly.
So I just gotta let's keep.
Damn.
I'll keep wheeling the drooler down.
All right. Here's 113.
Oh, I'm
Doors
paying
are open.
attention to class, fancy. 113. The door's open. Is he in?
Yeah.
Is there anybody in the room?
No, just a chamber pot and a bed
Shit.
and a little footlocker.
Okay. I'm gonna leave him at the entrance to the door, and I want to go and check that footlocker out. Is it locked or is it just open?
It's open.
Anything is all open. Is there anything inside it?
It just looks like some shoes that would fit his size.
Are there any
Some pants and stuff.
Are there any other belongings or papers, books, anything?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like it looks like a large wallet.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna rifle through that.
Okay, you rifle through it and you see papers. Just a second, I'm gonna bring up Stern here. Jefferson Stern.
Oh, so we're in your room. I thought we were going to Croswell's room. Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were in Croswell's room,
Yeah.
not my room. We went to 113.
Guy must have misheard you.
Damn.
Or you must have misheard him. He was talking about taking Stern to his room, if you recall. All right, so you're in Stern's room. What are you going to do?
Is there anything? So there's nothing in there for him. Is there any clothes that would pass for an orderly or somebody else? Is there any way to?
Nope.
Okay.
You might want to shut the door though, because Griffin is standing in there
last
with you.
time?
Whoa! Kick the door closed. Griffin's in the room.
Griffin just kind of blinks into existence.
Blink. Hello, G.
He looks at you guys. Oh, what is going on? Where are you?
We could use a little guidance in this world.
Where are you?
I think we're in Massachusetts.
Yeah, we're in Massachusetts.
About 70
years
years ago. Do
70 years ago.
We came across some paperwork from a Lawrence Croswell. Is there anything back there
He looks over
that
to
can help us
somebody
out?
somewhere.
Yeah, ask Ziggy.
Lawrence Croswell was a patient at Danvers.
Danvers, yeah,
Danvers.
in Massachusetts.
Oh, the Danvers State Lunatic Asylum.
Yeah.
That's an old building.
He seemed to think there was something wrong here.
That's been on our radar.
Can you give us any intel about the building? What's going on with it? Anything that might help us deal with this problem? Of, absolutely no idea what the fuck to do right now?
Oh, there was... Okay, I'm just paraphrasing what I'm being told here.
That's good.
But there was some indigenous significance to this place. It's built on a mound.
Show him the picture.
It's built on a mound, and
so yeah, I'm gonna pull.
There was some extraterrestrial being.
I'm gonna pull that drawing out of my jacket and just open it up for him, so that he can see it.
Okay.
One of the patients
taking up art now.
One of the patients was drawing this.
And there was another one drawn
She
in
wouldn't
blood
speak,
on the
and another
wall.
one drawn in blood on the wall of the...
So Danvers is near Salem, Massachusetts. It was opened in the mid-late 19th century. There was something to the aversion of the indigenous population of that area because there's a lot of deaths at this asylum until about what is this here? Until about 1890, when a Dr. Shine became the superintendent, and then it was a model institution until about 1915, I think, here, when a Dr. Berger took over. Dr. Shine died the year after.
We've met Dr. Berger.
Yeah, he's very well lettered. He's a brilliant doctor.
Is there any indication that that he had other plans?
He disappeared sometime around 1920. Yeah, he disappeared like January 17th, 1920. But when he took over, everything kind of looks like it slid again. I'm just looking through the old newspapers.
Shell, what's jumping into your head?
Internet. I don't know. If you guys are able to do some research on your own end there, figure out. Larry Croswell, what is he?
Unfortunately...
Oh, he's a famous writer of that era. He wrote speculative fiction and sort of cheesy horror stuff kind of before the pulps really got popular. But there's some who think he used to be an occult investigator on the side too.
Okay, see.
So
what we really need right now.
But he died. He died in January, apparently.
Griffin. What we really need to know is what the fuck we're doing here.
Got it.
So far, we've been here forever, and all we've avoided is getting a electrical lobotomy.
Oh, they used to do that, didn't they?
Yeah. So if you can tell us what we're doing here, that would be great.
Is there...
Okay, I'll see if we have anything in our archives.
Thank you.
Trying to get in touch with you guys is sketchy. It doesn't always seem to work. I mean, this one seems easier because it's
closer.
It's like you're in our kind of universe or something without freaking dwarves and elves.
Yeah. I believe the pronunciation is dwarf, but let's not split hairs.
All right.
Look up Lawrence Croswell, look up Dan Verse, look up Dr. Berger, and come back as quick as you possibly can. Tell us what
with all your dimension hopping, I just want you to know that attracts significant attention from certain things. So be on the lookout for that.
So noted. Especially if they're sharp and angly.
All right. See if you can find this Croswell guy. If he, like, the 17th is a significant date. There's something to do with a comet. I don't know. I'll look into it more. Just...
Okay.
And he just... It's gone.
All right, chat. Where do I go? I can't take you with me.
Yeah, you are taking me with you.
Are we going in the chair, or are you going on foot?
Make an astrophysics roll.
Yes, please.
Talk about playing into the skill set, eh? Oh, jeez.
Roll of 55 into an astronomy of 80.
Astronomy, yes. Okay.
So
yeah, you remember a comet?
Critical win.
There was a really popular comet sometime around then, like years after Halley's comet, that a lot of people kind of confuse the two, because Halley's was like 1910, but this one was 1920, and it was visible in daylight for a brief period there.
Oh, hail Bob!
It was
kind of
like
around.
the New Year's comet, because it was discovered in the New Year of 1920.
January of 1920. Okay, still don't have a heap.
We're not anywhere near Grover's Mill, are we?
Now I gotta look that up like as if I knew it the whole time. Grover's Mill. Oh yeah, Grover's Mill. New Jersey. Martian landing site? What? I'm gonna just leave the internet alone.
John Big Booty. John Warfin. John Yayas. Okay, so let's get you in a chair and let's get back out into the shit.
Yeah. let's stop fucking around.
Yeah, we need to start cruising. We got to find this guy before he dies.
Like the plan as it sits right now is find Lawrence Roswell and kill everybody between us and the exit.
And my ox.
And just FYI, based on my Delta Green sheet, if we see anything of above average attractiveness, I need to nail it.
Is that you're
I never actually caught that on this sheet, but my motivation is one night stands.
Sweet. Well,
in the days before Tinder.
In the days before Tinder, that's right. Gonna electroshock left.
Okay, so let's
get out into the hallway.
Let's discover what the fuck Lawrence Croswell's deal is.
Okay, so where do you want to do?
We're driving. He's back in the chair, pseudo strapped, but not really, and we're gonna head out in the hallway and head deeper into that ward.
Okay, as you get into the great room again, you see Dr. Berger. He's down the hall and he pokes into the electroshock room and just skirts off quickly down toward the offices.
Towards the offices, so we want to be the
opposite direction.
Or do we just want to follow him? Into the offices.
Your call, you're pushing.
We're gonna
follow. A bunch of the orderlies have come back and they're scattering about the building. And
we're gonna follow. I'm gonna take him with me. Let's follow him up to his office.
Ask one of the orders if it was Croswell.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah. Was it Croswell again?
You know it. The guy lost his lid. Flipped his lid. You know, whatever.
Where did you leave him?
Oh, he's in solitary now.
I'll have to pay a visit later.
He just kind of looks over and whispers to you. He'll be ready for the dark of the moon.
Okay. Let's You want to mumble?
Stern could barely hear them. He's trying to whisper it to you.
Oh, okay. He said ready for the dark of the moon?
You notice like most of this guy's right ear is missing too. Make some kind of
like as in recently?
Persuade.
As in like recent?
Medical or perception type roll.
Perception.
Battlefield medic.
Do you have that?
No, you should. Though.
I don't. I don't even have perception on this.
I know, I'm getting so lost between what all these
like what sheets have
systems
what.
are. It's hilarious.
I mean, I could go against int.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see on the.
I'll do it against my int. Yeah, 54 to a 75%. So my intelligence.
He got Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But is that recent?
Like. Yeah, there's. It looks like it's been recent enough.
But it's not like
Band-Aids are gone.
Okay, so it's not like Croswell didn't do this.
No, this wasn't this afternoon.
Okay. So yeah, I
Greg.
Let's Hank. Follow. Yeah, I was gonna say let's follow Berger for some private psychotherapy.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking more along the lines of I need some different clothes.
Yeah.
And we need to get down to solitary before the dark of the moon.
Can we can this one orderly that's here? How many others are close by? Is it just him now, or are the others still guys scooting around?
There's a couple of them just chatting over by one of the hallway that goes down to the offices. They're, just every now and then they look into the room and just shake their heads and like kind of laugh. They're jerks.
Hank, I'm going to stage a little exhibition.
Yeah, I want to have an opportunity.
I'm going to stage a little exhibition, and you're going to throw me into a room that we know is empty and invite one person to come help, and then we're going to jump him and kill him and take his shit.
Yeah, that's. I was going to say, yeah. Let's this poor hearing guy. Let's get him to assist us to your room. Or the nearest empty door.
Okay, you ask him to
give me a hand. Give me a hand with this one.
He's like, go, cracks his knuckles,
smile menacingly.
Do a roll.
Do I get to do that I guess I do get to do that every time I say it, eh?
Anytime you say it.
46.
He gives you a 53 with his.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
Stern, you would be pissing yourself if you didn't know one of these was Hank.
Yeah.
They wheel you back, and he's looking behind, just...
I got the door. Kick it closed.
Okay.
I want to wait for him to sort of start to tee one up on you. And I'll let him have the first shot, but as he pulls his arm back to hit him, I want to take that baton right up the side of the back of his skull.
Okay, he looks at
you for a straight up knockout.
Grabs Stern by the scruff, and he's mean looking, big ham fist, cocks back. Make your baton roll.
Now my baton roll. I'm so confused by this sheet.
Fail this one too hard unless you get a really bad.
So my baton.
In the bottom of your first sheet.
Key.
What's that?
Baton is.
It's on the bottom of your first sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, did I give the baton to Stern?
No.
Or is he looking at your sheet as well?
I printed both sheets. I was
yeah. No, 37.
Okay, you hit him on the back of the head.
So 1d4 plus d4.
Yeah. What do you got?
5.
Plus a d4.
No, that's shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so you do that and he totally misses Stern, hits the bed, shakes it off a bit.
Which is when I start.
He's like, what the hell, man? As he just starts to try to clock you with his fist.
And Stern's got his clubby thingy, as I recall.
Stern doesn't have a club.
He's
got
a
you can
poundy thingy.
You can what that'll do is add additional damage to your punch. So
okay.
All right, so he gives you a shot to the gut. Landry.
Okay.
Okay. So you take a mere 2 damage. I rolled 1s on both that. Okay? With his brawl.
Woo!
And then he starts to undo his baton. All right? This is where a guy who's not actually tied down to the chair can act.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit him in the back of the head.
With your brawl?
Well, with my
that's going to add some
heavy
damage.
pliers.
That's going to add some damage. So just do your brawl. Should be a D3 and then...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, D3 plus 1d4, but he's got to hit it too, doesn't he? Or does he always
But
hit it?
he doesn't get plus 1d4 automatically like you because of his side.
Okay.
He just gets a D3. I think his brawl is 40.
Okay.
Okay, so on my D3, I rolled a 4.
How did you roll a 4 on a D3?
Because I don't have a D3.
Yeah, what's a
So
D3?
roll a D6 and half it. Like 1 and 2 is 1.
What's a
3 and 4
D3?
is 2. It's half a D6. Didn't you roll a D3?
Okay, then I
with
rolled a 3.
baton, it's D4.
Yeah, D4.
Okay, so you do 4, and then you bring him down with it. Those pliers right to his temple. You're this weenie little dude. You just helped drop this guy.
Okay,
It's a big moment for you. You guys can both have a sanity point.
No, dude,
Woo!
I immediately teabag him. I not just the teabag, but I rubbed the gooch right up and down. Like,
Clearly, we're on Twitch.
yeah. Like, you know when
these games,
teabag,
is it?
when you teabag, but then you like dig the gooch. That's what I do.
And here I thought you just meant you were gonna like sit on top and corpse squat him like you do in Halo. Okay.
Okay. So
take his clothes. Get his
we
uniform.
We take his clothes off. Then we strap him into my bed.
And put a pillowcase over his head. And if anybody asks, he was spitting.
Yeah.
Okay, his clothes are significantly larger than you.
He
I'm
knows how to roll them up.
Yeah. I'm going to use physics, the physics of the fashion industry.
Oh, this is how this game goes off the rails.
I'm going to use my arts and crafts roll. Like,
and here Chris thought this was going to be just so easy. Oh, they're just going to go open a door and kick something in, and then they're going to bash something, and then they're going to find it, and then we're going to leap.
If you would have kicked the fucking door in.
This is an environment that I am really not used to. Even a little.
Can we in the interest of whatever, can we assume that I fashion it somewhat passably?
I mean, you could just tell people you got blood on it, so you had to borrow one.
Okay.
I
don't have a smile menacingly, but I'm fucking pissed right now, so should be able to get one out. Dude, let's rock and roll. Let's stop.
Yeah, he's
pretty baggy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go out and we're gonna head down towards Solitary, yeah?
Fiona over my shoulder. Why are you mad? Why are you mad, bro? Why are you mad?
Can you wander down the hall?
Yeah,
without girl. Should we mute him?
It wouldn't help. How about that? It wouldn't help.
Cheers. Wife has Coronas and says cheers.
These are good things. These are very good things.
You wander down the hall. You're in the great room again.
All right,
how do we wander down the hall to a place where we want to be?
Yeah, can we just directly go to where we need to be?
And bypass all the people who might notice you're not an actual orderly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wander down the wards. And you see some stairs and hallways and some letters. One of them says J Ward. That way.
Okay.
And it points to the stairs. The stairwell.
Okay, where's the one that says isolation?
There isn't one.
It's got to be down, man. It's got to be
Sure.
basement.
J-Ward it is.
All right, you go down into the stairwell, and sure enough, Jay points down.
Nice.
All right, both you make a POW roll.
Is this a Delta POW?
Your Delta POW matches the POW I put in the character
Okay.
sheet.
51.
41.
Okay,
So
I
I'm
think
good.
that lasts for both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something is very wrong with this place.
I don't like it when you say wrong.
You're starting to hear more desperate type people as you go down these stairs. All right, it starts to smell. You can smell urine.
I think it was obvious, but when I took the dude's clothes, I also took his baton.
Oh, you didn't say that? No, I'm kidding. Of course, you have his baton.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rely on my military background and just sort of shake that off. It's got an objective. We've got to find.
Both you guys make a luck roll. And tell me who has the highest one.
I have 23.
That'd be him.
He has the highest?
He has the lowest. Sorry, you said the highest. That'd be
Yeah.
me, 64.
All right, you make the dex roll.
Shit. What is it when it's double
Not for nothing.
double zero and a 1?
That's a 1.
Double zero
That's,
and a 1?
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Greg, not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
I got a 00 and a 0, which would have been a critical fail, which means that I would have fell down the stairs and broke my neck.
Suck it, Lovecraft.
because he got the high roll. He's the only one who needed.
Yeah.
So this kind of actually, you get to make a sanity roll though, Luke. What
I rolled a 4.
you're
So
coming down the stairs
Pretty fucking
after. Oh, nice. You lose a point. You're coming down the stairs, and ahead of you, snooping down the stairs, is your pal Hank, Landry, whatever, who knows anymore.
yeah.
It's getting
Hank.
darker down here. There's like bulbs spaced out, longer distances here. They're, like I said, it's starting to smell like urine. The paint is starting to come off the walls. You guys have definitely gone underground. The number of steps you've gone, and you start to go down this really long.
Yes,
set of
yes. We've
stairs.
all been to Calgary. We know what urine smells like.
So you're descending into Calgary, and and you see this. It's almost like smoke. Just slam into the back of your pal Landry, and he almost goes for a tumble, but manages at the last second to grab the railing. Okay. You don't see anything, but you just feel this really heavy push, like football player, like the refrigerator. That shows you how old I am. Just slammed into you and tried to knock you down the stairs. Yeah.
Smoke.
You don't see that.
Okay.
Only Luke does, and Luke is just kind of, what the... There's
Okay.
no way your friend did that to you, though.
Is he like, how is he just behind me kind of thing?
Yeah, he was only like a couple steps behind.
Dude,
Yeah, bro, we get
That-
it. You vape.
that was
Yeah, vape cloud attacks you. The only game where fucking vape cloud can attack you.
Yeah,
I'm
get it.
losing
We get it,
sanity.
Cthulhu. You vape.
Yeah, we get it, Cthulhu. You vape. And you crit saved, which is pretty cool.
That's
You could have broken your neck.
That's pretty amazing. So something tried to push you down the stairs. Stay close. Let's find this guy. So, are there sort of like isolation cells around us down at the bottom of these stairs, or are we sort of in another one of those hallways with nondescript everything?
It's another hallway. It's not as clean. There's like blood smears on the wall. There's screaming every now and then.
Iconography that we might recognize?
Not really.
Do we want to shout this guy's name? Do we want to call for Croswell?
Tattoo that on your face and
Croswell.
Yeah. Then the first place we go with a tattoo artist, I'm getting this tattooed on my body so I can just tap it when I want to move.
Croswell.
Like
we got to find Croswell, man. Let's find Croswell.
That's a sign of madness, by the way.
Keep moving. Croswell,
yeah,
Croswell.
Keep pushing until
we got to keep pushing in here.
Okay.
If there's a door with a slidey hole that we can shout a name through, we want to do that.
Okay, hang on a sec here.
Hey, buddy.
It's a very different game when the object is not to just hit things with an axe.
I know. It's awesome. Okay, so we've got the Dope Squad hat covering the camera going on here. I'm expecting like a whoosh and some kind of transition and like
he's probably putting he's putting mini me down, I think.
What?
I think that's what's going on.
I can hear him. What? Do.
Damn. I think he's listening. I don't know though. But I know we've dropped all of our viewers except for Fancy.
Is everybody gone?
No,
I am listening.
Not quite, but close. Okay.
I am listening.
Where are we? Where are we? We're
Okay, it says he's muted, but I can see he's not.
Yeah.
So.
Now I'm unmuted.
You were unmuted before too.
Sweet.
Progressing through the wards, the severity of the patient's conditions correspondingly increases.
We want to keep pushing then.
Your senses are assailed with shrieks, sobs, and giddy laughter echoing down this corridor. Like I said, it just reeks of
crazy's crazy. I'm worried
feces and urine. There's some strong cleansing agents that kind of barely mask some of that. The doors are metal down here. Okay, they have those little windows looking in with little bars, and some people actually come up to them and look at you as you go, and some of them are missing fingers even. Okay.
So we're looking. We don't know anything about Croswell. Do you think? I mean, we're just gonna keep shouting his name and wait for somebody to bang on a door or something.
Yeah. So
Croswell, you're getting out.
You're looking in, and some people are missing limbs. It's really what in the hell is going on here? One guy is standing.
It's like my last tour in
at
Detroit.
The door, looking out through empty eye sockets.
Nice.
Sweet.
Are you just walking around humming now, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking.
What are you doing? You're calling for Croswell?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm making this.
You're already
like
that
in game. I'm making that sign.
You're being a good investigator, as they all go crazy and tattoo that at the end of their. So. No, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're going down and.
So we're going down. We're going further in. Things
You're
are getting
cell
more.
J12 when you see someone inside responding to the name Croswell.
Do I have a key for his cell?
You can try your keys.
I want to try the keys. Is he a big guy? Is he sort of my size? Like, am I capable
he's not as
of
bulky as you, but he's.
Could I manhandle him if I had to?
He's kind of like Anthony Bourdain.
That's
right?
Oddly specific.
When I read this,
like, could I manhandle him if I had to?
Anthony Bourdain.
I could manhandle him if I needed to.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. That's all that matters. So I want to go through my keys.
He's scrambled up off this kind of floor in there and is at the gate. He's Landry.
I found your note.
Landry, you got to get me the hell out of here, man.
I found your note, and I. So can I unlock it? Did I find a way to unlock it?
Yeah, it unlocks.
Okay. We need to get you out of here. Yeah. So I want to escort him to the top of that staircase we just came down.
All right.
And don't ask. Where are we going? Like I just want to say to him, you tell me where we're going. Because I don't know this place. He presumably does, right? There's a much better chance that he knows where things are. You know, Don't ask questions. Where do we need to go? Because he knows me as Landry. He knows me as this big meathead, right?
We're going to have to try to find a car because we're far out of town. Or we're going to have to travel through the woods and it's freaking cold. We got to get out of here, though, because there's something's going on. I don't know what the heck. I tried to get out of here, and now they threw me in this prison. And they just made a big mess out of McBride. He's another patient
There's three of us.
Here. But he seems to know what's going on in here.
McBride knows what's going on in here?
Yeah, I don't know where they took him.
How? Where is he being held? Do you know?
I don't know. He was the start of the last alarm.
I don't trust that. I think that the guy that we're talking to right now is McBride.
No, this is this.
Well, when we asked the guy upstairs if it was Cresswell, he was like, "Yeah, of course it was."
Yeah.
So let's take both of them.
So he's beaten up pretty badly.
Yeah, it's four guys.
Can we find the other guy? Can we look through some more doors and see if we can figure him out?
He might be down here. I don't know what room he's in. Okay, you guys.
Okay, let's look for him.
Do search rolls.
Oh shit.
Mine is not good.
Mine is
Crosswell has run down the halls. He's like, McBride. He's looking indoors and stuff like that.
Okay, mine is incredibly bad, so that's a 95. So I didn't find him.
Crosswell.
So at the very end of the hall is a door with no windows or anything. Okay.
No slots, no windows, no nothing.
It's another metal door, and Crosswell is like, "This is solitary."
Let's open the door.
Okay, it opens, and there's a number of cells in there.
Okay, is he in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can open up one of the other doors there, and McBride is unconscious.
McBride's
Okay,
unconscious.
perfect. I'm gonna grab these smelling salts that I've got.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, he wakes up with a start and shrieks like a beaten dog.
Get it
His
together,
jaw looks
McBride.
broken, and one of his arms looks broken.
Keep it together.
He's just like, Crosswell.
Keep it together. We need to get out of here. We're gonna help. Don't ask questions.
He looks at Crosswell, and Crosswell's just like,
lead us out of here. So could Crosswell lead us out?
he's gonna try.
Okay, so we're gonna let him lead. Luke. Should I throw this guy up over my shoulder and carry him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put him up over my shoulder. McBride. To carry him out.
Wait, his legs are fine?
Yeah. He's limping a little bit, but he can.
Okay, if he's ambulatory, then he can just follow along.
He's
like
clutching one of his
hold
arms.
that arm and follow along and don't talk. Obviously, if you got a broken jaw.
Crazy plan.
So far, go for it.
He about the same size of person that the clothes that I'm wearing.
Yep.
Why don't we swap Croswell into orderly clothes?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let's do that. They know you as a patient.
Patient clothing is a little baggy on, but it's not as baggy as the beefy guy. I need 2 luck rolls from you guys, 1 each. Determine your fate.
34.
3.
3 and 34.
Fuck yeah!
I'm not even lying. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
You do your quick change. You're busy just rolling up your new pants. You make it back out the hall. Somebody's yelling at you, "Take me, take me!" And you're going up the stairs. You're going up the stairs. You make it up to the top of the stairwell. And you hear the alarm. All right? You're in that big hallway that you came down that was really long.
Right.
Went through the wards. Oh, I believe you. Sweet. And Crosswell is like, here they come. He starts trying to pull a window open. You're on the first floor. He's like, I got nothing.
Baton that.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Rip that window out. Yeah, and smash it with the baton.
Okay.
Can we climb out it? Like, is it
You
out of height?
smash it, and
Climb
you're
it
like
out?
breaking away the glass so you don't chew away your hands.
Yeah.
Can I get through it?
Yep.
You're the easy one to get through it. I'm the big oaf.
It's about 6 feet up from the ground outside.
Is there a table or anything? Oh,
But the
for
whole
the
side
outside.
of the building is full of windows. No, it's just this really beautiful looking area that's, just gone, it's like I guess Massachusetts winters are probably
cold as
snowy
fuck.
and cold as F, right?
Yeah.
But, it's not an Edmonton winter where everything's absolutely just
Right.
blasted away and destroyed. I mean, the trees don't have leaves and shit like that. But so anyway, you guys hop out. Broken arm guy is having trouble getting out, and he's last. Some orderlies are closing on him.
Bye,
McBride. No. Yes.
Crosswell's like,
wait.
come on, just jump. You can do it.
Can I reach his
As soon
hands
as-
and pull him or something?
Yeah, you can try to pull him out.
I'm gonna.
As soon as I'm out, I'm bucking, like running for the fucking parking lot.
Okay, Croswell's trying to figure things out.
If I know anything, it's hot wiring a car from the 20s is not hard.
Yeah. So Croswell and I combine forces to yank this guy through the window somehow.
Okay, some orderlies have grabbed him by the belt.
Okay, so I guess he's gone. I'm out booking.
He has a horrible pleading look on his face.
Croswell, go, and we head for the parking lot.
He says, "We'll be back for you."
Somehow, we head to the parking lot. We're following the shrimp with the good fingers for hot wiring a car.
Yeah.
Okay, you whip around. You guys were down one of those wings. Remember the front of the building I showed? There's a big path going all the way down to this large amphitheater, which is kind of like a half circle with a plaza, and then there's a lake in front of it. The front of that building goes down to that with a path. Then there's a drive. And then down the sides, you guys are running toward a parking lot. There appear to be a couple gentlemen going in. There's 3 vehicles there. One of them looks like an ambulance, and 2 of them are sort of regular cars. And some gentlemen, orderlies looking, are rushing to the parking lot. You guys can either continue to the parking lot, run back in, give yourselves up, go swim in the lake, or continue down that side and skirt the lake into a small wood.
Hold on. I vote go to the parking lot.
I do too.
Croswell's running for the wood and sees you guys go for the parking lot, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
I immediately switch and start running for the wood.
And then he starts running to the parking lot with you guys. And then the cluster F.
Yeah, we're gonna end up in a fist fight with orderlies. But if we can, can we? Yeah, let's just run there with the other orderlies.
The parking lot?
Luke? Is that where... I mean, you just faked it out, but we convinced him to come to the parking lot.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. He made it out before, right? And they caught him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a car.
And it's cold and outside.
Yeah. He's not as tough as Landry either.
Yeah, like we don't want to do that.
I'm gonna die. So I would rather deal with some broken knuckles in a hot car that we can drive somewhere and steal another car. So
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to continue to the parking lot.
All right, behind you, coming out the front door, is there. Looks like Dr. Berger and a couple more orderlies. They're not. He's not running. The other orderlies see you and start coming too. You guys are right away at the parking lot. The guys have to run the whole length of the building to get to you.
So we've got a second.
There's a couple 3 orderlies there in the parking lot, just like. And as you guys close in, we got batons and fists flying. So let's roll some. Some attacks here.
Let's roll some meat.
I'll not be attacking. You want like an initiative for like an initiative order?
No, it's okay. There's usually not enough hit points to bother with initiative in games.
This is not a game about fighting, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the people who run the fastest usually live the longest.
Much like real life, kids.
All right, so who's swinging a baton? Who's swinging a fist?
I'm swinging a baton.
Baton. You got a baton now.
I'm swinging a baton. So what is?
I'm
so
swinging
explain
a
to me. Explain to me this regular, hard, extreme thing.
The lower you roll, the more intense your attack.
There's regular is just, you're just fighting in regular conditions. There's no reason to be penalized.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Difficult is it makes it harder for you. Like it makes your so if you start at, what do you have, 60?
Yeah.
And then it goes 30, 12 or something?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so in extreme difficulty, your skill is now 12.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you need to roll 12 or less.
Not a problem.
But this is just a good old parking lot
Okay.
brawl.
That was a 7.
See, we're gonna take our batons to them and knock them out while Jeffy here hot wires the.
Yeah.
model.
So
Yeah,
that while he's hot wiring,
I'm hot wiring.
yeah, that was a 7 for me.
Well, you're not hot wiring yet. You need to take these 3 guys out. You each have a friend to beat up.
Yeah. So that was a 7.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit him with my baton,
Okay.
which is a 1d4 plus 1d4.
Yeah.
So the question I have is, on my sheet, I also have a 1d4 damage bonus. Is that included?
That's included in the weapon. So if it says 1d4 plus 1d4, then
Okay.
it's already been added.
All right.
So roll 2d4. And he clocks you for 5.
3.
3?
It's not enough, see?
See, you should have clocked him right in the jaw, is what you should have. All right, other batonist. Guy swings right over your head as you duck. You're like, oh my gosh, I like being short. And you come up with your baton.
What is the baton damage? 2d4s?
You're 1d3, I think, aren't you? Oh, no, yeah,
No,
no,
I have
2d4s.
7.
Okay, you break his kneecap. He goes down on one leg. All right.
Immediately teabag.
Immediately teabag. Anthony Bourdain gives a haymaker to one of them. The guy staggers back and then almost drops your friend with a
Yeah, take
with a
that
baton
for
of his own.
Take that for
All
putting
right.
me in a closet.
Yeah. All right, so
Clamps on
let's
him,
do
see?
another round here. What do you got, Greg?
Another 52 and 7.
Okay, you knock that guy out.
Nice.
All right, the other guy
Dropped a bitch.
almost drops your friend, Crosswell,
He's not my friend.
and the guy on one knee kind of is up against like the fender of the car as he just ends up defending. You're kicking his ass, Stern. Roll again.
I just see this fight happening. It's like Keystone Cops.
2 orderlies are like
it's cocked.
3-4 rounds away.
Okay.
5.
5 damage.
Yep.
You knock him out.
Drop him.
Nice.
All right.
There's one left.
I press up, down, or I press WS on the keyboard repeatedly.
Okay. Or C. Crouch him.
Yeah.
I like that.
So WCS,
Use space bar, and then
WCS,
C, and then C, and then space bar, C.
WCS,
C.
WCS,
Jumping.
WCS.
All right. Who's taking out the other guy? There's one guy
I'm
left.
going after the other guy.
Roll.
97. That's not gonna hit him.
Okay, you
Whiff.
miss. You smash one of the vehicle's windows out.
That's
Right?
not the one I'm hot wiring.
No. Anthony Bourdain misses him.
Thank God.
He runs.
Anthony Bourdain runs.
No, the other guy does. The other.
Oh,
orderly.
the third order.
You guys are there, and you hear 2 orderlies running at you. Hey! All right, give me a whatever hot wiring roll you have.
Yeah. Do you have a hot wiring roll?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Sure
Yeah, I got a hot wiring roll.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll something and then.
And then bullshit your way through it. Actually,
What are you doing, Greg?
I rolled a 22, and you got to understand that is a massive massive victory because cars work on physics, dude.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
We're all hopping into that car.
Cuts to life.
We're hopping into that car.
What kind of car was it?
It's a Nash. It's a Nash Rambler.
Something.
Okay, so the Nash Rambler. This is the gas. So I immediately pop it into first gear, crank it down.
Okay. Crosswell was rifling through some pockets, but heard the thing come to life and jumps in as you start driving past him. And you guys are off down the country road.
We just left Crosswell back there?
No, he jumps in.
Oh, he jumped in. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay. And I'm heading backwards towards the front door of the sanatorium where the two thump guys were chasing us. And Dr. Burgess is standing thump at the front.
They get out of the way and you pull a Rockford down the drive, I guess.
Yeah.
The equivalent.
And as we drive by the front door, I'm like, deuces. And now, as soon as we hit the street, turn signal, and the Society of Gentlemen Motorists.
And pull out, obeying all known traffic laws of 1920.
Okay.
Jesus.
So I was like, wow. They're going to chase us. We need to cut down this way.
Go where he tells us.
Yeah.
Did it work for you last time? Never mind.
Yeah.
He takes you down a few roads. You guys almost blow a wheel going through a rut. But you drive for about an hour. You're on the outskirts of town. Crosswell, I guess my place is safe. I mean, they're not cops. They can't just come and take me, can they?
Nope.
Nope.
And yeah, I do this to Hank.
Yeah.
Nope, they can't do
Nope,
that.
they can't do that. No, they can't take you.
All right,
Hey,
you drive into town.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You drive into town, and
Oh, yeah, I was asleep.
Is he? Oh, okay.
It's after 11, hun.
I know it is. Yeah, Chris just
we're,
waved.
we're wrapping up.
Chris just waved. She started her new job today. She gotta get up at the crack of ridiculous.
How was it?
The crack of noon.
Gotta leave the house by 6.
She's gotta leave by 6:30.
How was it?
It was okay. I believe the words
Better?
she used were, she used the time, she was placed in the time-honored tradition of new employees. She was filing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because government, why would you get access the same day?
Yeah, because government, exactly.
That would be efficient and make sense.
I was really close.
So CFIS and CPIC I'm going to be doing.
Oh, okay. Cool. DRC
All right,
stuff.
Lynn, we're about to find the key thing so that we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're about to find the key thing so we can get the F out of here.
Okay, I'll get the F out of here.
Hey. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, so yes, we're at his place. We go to his place.
All right. He ditches the car a few blocks away, or tells you to ditch.
Yeah,
and
so we ditch it and we got to go to his place.
You know, all totally inconspicuous in like asylum
Yeah.
gear. Make your way to his flat. It's a nice little walk up. Get in the house.
Does he have
Needs
a key
to break
stash?
in.
I was going to say, did he have a key stashed under the mat?
No.
Oh, okay.
And
It's 1920s.
casually go in.
Okay, we go in.
All right.
Is there anything glowing blue?
No, but the place is ransacked. He's just like, what?
Yeah. Well, is this shouldn't be a shock to him, right? Or is it?
I left it in good condition.
How long ago?
He's been at this place for about a month.
Okay. I think this would probably be a good point to wrap tonight.
He just looks at you and says, "Ugh, and we have to go back."
We have a lot to talk about before we go back.
Why do we have to go back?
Stop the Dark of the Moon ceremony.
We need to go back. We're gonna need to go back.
Via a gun store, right?
And
yeah, and Finn. I think I'm gonna be reading some more Lovecraft. Over the next few
we lost
days.
all our viewers because
this
one hasn't been as action-packed.
Well, like I said, this is a tough world. If you don't,
never underestimate the characters because we are off the rail. Off the rails.
Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt that we're off the rails.
I was just gonna capture you, but you guys had good luck rolls. Plan worked, and you're critical to hot wiring.
Yeah, I mean, and I know we need to be in this place. This place is the key to us getting sane in some way, shape, or form. But I also know that this is where all the bad stuff is, and this is what we need to figure out. But
imagine blowing your friend's mind who writes like speculative fiction and horror by telling him you aren't his friends, you're people from the future.
Well, we're gonna get to that. But we need to get to that in a more literary way next week.
Next week is more pants shittingly insane. So
that's good. Hope
so. Yeah.
Yeah. This was a tough episode.
There was a lot of interesting stuff to like bust into his office and find.
I'm sure there was.
I have all sorts of handouts for that.
I'm sure there was. I just,
you were scared.
But looking, like, just understanding my motivations as an individual, leaving him in that position was not kosher.
No, for sure.
Like, it's not.
McBride, eh?
Like, McMurtry is not going to leave Shell there.
No.
And the thought of, busting in there, getting caught busting in there, is not something that makes sense to me. Despite the fact that from the story, it probably would have made sense.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of things that would have made sense and put you in different perils anyway. So don't worry. Whatever happens, you guys.
We'll find peril.
Reacted the way you did, and
we'll find peril.
Ways to do it.
We will find peril.
And I disregard my earlier letter to you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Great. It's glorious. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, despite the fact that this, and I don't dispute the fact that anybody who did pop in this episode looking for Dungeons and Dragons was undoubtedly going to be disappointed. So they weren't going to stick around long. So yeah.
I can't believe you guys didn't get killed.
Neither can I. How many sub 10 rolls did you have, Luke?
I think 5.
Yeah.
I failed.
And the 22 on the hot wire. That's awesome.
I love that you let that go, knowing full well that Call of Cthulhu has an electrical skill.
I failed 4 of my rolls.
What was your skill on electrical, Luke?
Electrical?
Yeah. bottom of the list of skills on the first page of your Cthulhu sheet. I mean, it's too late. He can't take it back now, but...
No.
10%.
Yeah, mine was 10 too.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, I'm not going to say anything because physics.
Well, you see, his role, he would have been able to argue to have that punched
I was going to
up,
say he could have pushed.
They didn't adjust all the stats.
Yeah, and there's
mental...
that push mechanic too, right?
I mean, if he wanted to say like, oh, well, my character is bigger than this stern guy, I should be able to be beefier and tougher. No, you can't do that. But like with mental stuff.
Yeah. No, I get that. This is
Cool.
This is very much, the mechanics of this is very much more fluid than I expected it to be. But it is also much trickier than I expected it to be.
Well, the thing is you can get stuck in the story in this, and then it's not like a tactical game.
Yeah, and that's part of it, is that I'm running around here thinking, go up, go left, find the railroad. And this is absolutely not a railroad.
Found those on the internet, Lee.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They look like 20s mugshots. Is what they look like.
Yeah, I can't remember where I found them, but they were like perfect.
And one of them is definitely a thug, and the other one, shifty AF. But
probably the doctor.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Well, let's.
That's one way to make this happen. Wow. All right.
So this is just a 2-session thing, hopefully here.
Well, unless we run the rails like right out of town.
Who knows? You guys, we're seriously off. It's so hilarious. Like,
we've done that to you a couple times now, haven't we?
That's all right, as long as you guys are doing things and get a chance to do something. It always bugs me when you see somebody who doesn't let the players do something just because there's nothing in the book to explain what happens if they do it. Right?
Agreed. I mean, that's where common sense.
Dragons, anything can happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean, RPGs, anything can happen, right? I mean, it's
called the Law of Perkins.
Perkins Law. Is that Chris Perkins you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. And anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the whole world could simply be a manifestation of the Wizards of the Coast office.
It isn't.
Did you not catch the Acquisitions Incorporated episode this year?
I don't really watch.
I know you're not big into
like Maddie Morg's.
Yeah, no. This is their once every 6 months, 2-hour, 3-hour session. And the
last one that they did was PUBG. Oh, excuse me, PUBG D&D.
What?
It was awesome.
You get dropped into the shrinking world to destroy things.
Yep.
Weird.
Not sure how that would work.
So they tabletop RPG'd it.
Yeah.
And did they have guns and everything, or?
Nope.
Like swords
they would
and axes.
Open a chest, and it would be like Mace of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
PAX East 2018.
There you go.
Most recent one. It's awesome.
All right.
I'd love to play something like it.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's what happened. And we'll do. I'll do my best to be a little more creative with my decision making next time.
Cosmic horrors await.
I think maybe
Night Fancy.
Next time, I'm gonna read about the campaign system or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to read ahead in the adventure.
Yeah, I don't want to read the
like,
adventure, but I'd really like to sort of get a feel for the system a little bit.
Yeah, there was a solid hour there that I just had my thumb in my ass. I was like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, that was a little awkward. And the minute you said split the party, I'm like, seriously, dude?
Yeah,
bastard.
Frickin' buzz it. No, that's the thing. Like, okay, you land in a new world. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how much time you have. You don't know what's going.
Yeah, it really was. This
react?
was.
Do you try to plan? Do you what?
This was very much like, boy, oh boy, did I need an Ativan and a glass of scotch, and a few minutes to just think about it.
And Griffin helped a bit.
Griffin helped a ton. I love that concept of Griffin, and I love the way he's popping up every now and then. And I do hope that continues. I know that's also a stretch for you.
Next Griffin encounter.
I know that's a stretch for you. I know that's a stretch for you. I know this is work for you as a GM. We appreciate it. But you know what? Nobody's done anything like this.
Yeah.
This is some kind of ridiculous insanity in the land of RPG. And when it's all done, you need to write an article about it.
Yeah.
An article. Fuck, we should
a white paper
together and
write a campaign.
Yeah.
Fanfic.
Yeah.
You can't publish any of this.
Well, we could. Within reason.
If it rejigged, you could.
Yeah. All right, so that's the thing for this week. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends.
Thanks for spending some time with us at Quantum Keep.
Thanks for not abandoning us when things got a little slow. It got a little weird there. I'll tell you, the cringe was real, as they say. The cringe was real.
I feel it too. Just so you know.
I bet.
I get it.
I bet.
Yeah, when I'm like the specky nerdy dude, and I'm like, let's just start fucking murking people. Like, let's just kill motherfuckers and see what happens. Like,
let's just full murder hobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what to do.
I thought you were.
I have no clear direction. I'm just gonna
full merkin jacket.
I thought you guys were so close to just breaking the door, and then the comments ruined everything. Thanks a lot, fans.
Actually, you know what? It wasn't the comments. I didn't see that until after. I saw nothing until after.
I was loading up handouts.
What was the comment that changed it?
No, I never even looked at the chat at that point. All I knew
what
was
the comment.
It was. He was like, so should they have broken in on the door? And everybody's like, yes. But I had already walked away from that, right? I had already turned my back on that option because I said, I'm gonna pull out my thing and I'm gonna bust open the door. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Well, and then later on in our doldrum there, I was like, who here thinks they should just leap to the next setting now?
And then everybody's like, yep.
Hey, meta awareness, right? All right, whatever. Turn this.
It's all good. All right, that's it for tonight, gang.
Cool.
Thank you for hanging.
Thanks, Chris.
We're going to somehow make this better next week. Thanks, Chris. It was fun. I mean, despite the fact that there was so much cringe, it was fun. It was fun, and it
drove away. You made it,
and it was we know how Shell operates vehicles.
Apparently,
generally in reverse. Apparently,
yeah.
He's got a thing about reverse and hitting stuff. That's gonna be it for us.
Hey, I figured it worked once.
It did.
Why not try it again?
Cheers,
hey, Greg.
Dave.
I'll see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday night
Chris,
for Risky Business.
Next Monday,
Chris. We will see you next week. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging. Peace.
Drink beer and play games.
Play more games.
Drink more beer.
Same thing.